Collectives, welcome to the Daily Pick a Card and birthday reading for October 21st. If you were born today after sunrise, you are an Ace of Clubs. Before sunrise, you're actually yesterday's card, which was a Two of Clubs. So I'm going to read each card individually, then all together for the collective. We're going to talk about this energy today with this Ace of Clubs and the chart of the day. See how we might navigate what comes our way for high vibes and low vibes. Then we are going to wish the Ace of Clubs a very happy birthday. This is your solar year cards. They are here for you to help yourself in raising your vibration so that you can energize your manifesting abilities just by feeling really good and accomplished. All right, let's turn over card number one. The 10 of Spades. Well, that is not an easy card. It's one of the most challenging cards in the deck. The good news is it's in the upright position. It is the Magician in the major arcana. So you're connected today. You have this ability to really sort through the vibrations of anything high or low. You're going to know what to do because you've got that energy. You've got all of the abilities of the pip cards. That's what the 10s do. They put in the work and they get rewarded for the effort. The Magician is there to help you channel in which direction you need to take things. So it's a card of endurance. It is you really, really understanding how connected to source that you are. It is all about alchemy, remedies and cures, mental, physical well-being, what you need to get through a rough patch. The thing with this 10 in particular is really understanding it's a period of time where you're going to have to put in extra effort to get through it. It's a downtime. It is a lower needing to step up to get a job done. It's not going to be easy, but it's going to pay off like you would not believe. You are going to feel so strong and capable once it's over. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, okay. There was something trying to come through that was a joke. I don't know if you've got I'm feeling like your daimon has a sense of humor. They do come through every once in a while. It was that old funny, why are you hitting yourself? Because it feels so good when I stop. I don't know where that came from. Something like that. Okay. Yeah. All right. Let's move on to card number 2. The Jack of Clubs, another super busy, fast-paced, young energy that just is full of it. You know, you've got the aces, 2s, and 3s in the clubs suit. This is one of the hardest working cards in the deck. Creative energy, inventive energy. Wordsmith, loves to learn, loves to put what they've learned into good use. Beautiful card, especially on this Ace of Clubs day. You get that because a Jack encompasses the aces, 2s, and 3s. So you've got the Ace of Clubs here, the 2 of Clubs, the 3 of Clubs, that higher thinking, putting it into action. It's very fast-paced. You get that idea, that epiphany of an original idea. And not to mention, it is the mood lifter card. So if you've been under the weather, physically, mentally tired, whatever, a little depressed, whatever, this can lift that feeling. Change of perspective, making that connection, knowing which direction to take it, and seeing it through. That Mars Strength card. It is the key club card, the 3 petals of the club. So it's all good. Beautiful card to be getting here. It is really all about having that change of perspective and knowing which way to take it. Maybe because of the hard work. Let's find out. Oh my goodness. Okay, the King of Spades. Yeah, this is a high-ranking card here. This is us really taking control of our future and our connectiveness to source. It's overcoming your limitations and beliefs about yourself to find that inner peace. Sometimes it is going through something difficult that brings us to that point where we just give up and we're like, I'm done. I have no place to take this. I'm done. And in that being done, it all breaks free. It's so incredibly interesting how that is following through with just this serenity of letting go and letting source. You know what I mean? I know you do. So it is through these revelations of self that this King of Spades encompasses the 7s, 8s, and 9s in the same suit. So it is Pluto energy with the King. So look to your Pluto. What's going on for you there? And that 7, Saturn, the Tower energy. And then you've got the Rahu with the 8, the north node of the moon, where you're being drawn to experience and experiment. It's Chariot energy. And the Hermit with the 9, letting that stuff go once you understand it. And know and understand that it's coming from source. You are being led on your path of whatever path you are on. There's no missteps. It's all a learning experience. And it's, in this case, if you pick this card, it is you overcoming some belief about yourself that knowingly it is time. It is timely brought in the right measure for you to pull the thread on, to realize that revelation, and know that you've got what you need to get it done. It's really quite a destruct or deconstruct who you are at your core. It's going to come through a little rough. You know, that's the energy of the day. It's masculine, it's Marsy, it is self-oriented, it is understanding that something, whatever hardship comes our way, we're going to have to work it through with this really young, vibrant, intellectually looking at it, getting it done, and moving on to a deeper realization about self and understanding how connected we are to source, especially on our path when we hit these bumps in the road. Wow. All right, well, that's it. And we're going to talk about that Ace of Clubs energy. We touched on it a little bit here with the Jack, but honestly, it is sun driven. So that's you. That is your sun card. What is it? Well, for the chart of the day, it's the Queen of Clubs. And what does she do? She gets in there and gets the job done. She too encompasses extra cards, the fours, fives, and sixes. So that's Mercury. We are sub-ruled Mercury during this period. Hierophant energy. Again, just channeling that knowledge of the universe being really available to us. It's highly creative, highly intuitive. It is Neptune energy, so it's just being ensconced in this dreamy, sensitive vibration that you can tap. Beautiful energy. Jupiter, fives energy. Again, joyful. It's judgment energy, but that's just us making good decisions, timely decisions for the change that's about to happen. It's a journey, right? Significant journey. I love that it is so joyful with that Jupiter that you embrace it because it just feels good. You can't help it. And Venus with the sixes. That's the lovers with the black club 6. And that too is all about making the right choices for you, for who you are at your core. You know, it is all about finding that balance. It's really quite lovely. It's you aligning harmonically with who you are and your needs. And the queens get the job done. So that's in the chart of the day. And yeah, I mean, if you're going to talk about a low vibration of an ace, it is a semi-fixed card. So that means it's activated by another card, which is the Two of Hearts. So if you have a Two of Hearts in your chart, as the chart of the day does, the Ace of Clubs has it. Guess where? Yeah, the Queen spot in Neptune. So that goes right back to that Sun card, Queen of Clubs. So it's all right there. You can make that connection emotionally, feeling it, no denying it. Queens see it for what it is and knows how to take it to fruition, to bring it, polish it to something that is truly recognized and valued. The ecliptic of the day, the path that the day is on, is the 9 of clubs. So that's that K2 South Node, letting it go, intellectually understanding that hermit energy from diving deep and just knowing that 9 energy is saying, this needs to be let go. I'm here to do this. This has been handed to me to do today, my responsibility. Just recognizing that some limiting belief, some thought, some idea that has come down through the ages for you with your family, your DNA ingrained, needs to be let go of the status quo. It's you seeing it and releasing it. How beautiful is that? It's gorgeous energy out there today. I'm ready for it, especially the mood lifter. I'll take that. Thank you. It's beautiful. So, what's the catch-22 with all of this? It sounds so nice. Again, with the Pluto energy, right? So, that King of Hearts, it is incredibly difficult to let things go emotionally. That Two of Hearts is also the karma card for the Two of Clubs. So that goes back to the Queen position, that Neptunian beautiful softness. So you loves the Ace of Clubs, loves to make those connections. They're very valuable. They're very heart-led. So it makes it extra hard to let them go when they no longer serve. So it's in that energy, the resistance to letting go of some emotional conditioning, right? Goes right back to that ecliptic path, the Nine of Clubs, knowing full well on some level that that's exactly what you need to do. Let it go. Think about it, let it go. Step into those king shoes and nip it. All right. So the day holds this really interesting energy that invites us to get curious about seeing things differently. That's the two, right? You see it, you want to connect to it, that Two of Hearts, semi-fixed. It's energized by that. You can see how the Two of Hearts is so important to the Ace of Clubs chart. And it's really getting curious about that different point of view. Two of Clubs, understanding it will allow a developing, deeper, expanding way to see and create through your intuition. That's that air, lofty connection with source. That's the way the clubs connect, through channeling, basically. So we've got that opportunity today. The downside of it is taking an idea that's not yours and profiting from it. It is another taking credit, right? Or it can be feeling like holier than thou because of that super connected channeling with source. You can feel superior with that. So you got to keep it humble. You got to keep it kind and stay in the curiosity. It's golden. All right, we've talked about the chart. We're going to say happy birthday, Ace of Clubs. Let's see what you got for the Creativity Oracle. This is where you're being invited to take a look, maybe try it out, see how the advice goes here, and challenge, if you will, and see if it resonates with you. Details. Examine your situation and take care of every detail, one step at a time. Very interesting card for you to get. Examine your situation and take care of every detail. It is an Ace of Clubs kind of thing to do, because this is you having these revelation card, if you will, about originality, full of ideas, full of inspiration, full of sharing all of that. The philosophy that you come up with is really pretty energized. The club suit is very an energized suit. They want to share, they want to learn. The details, one step at a time. Well, if you have a tendency to push through, right, being that cardinal energy where you're looking at the bigger picture down the road, the end all, you see it, you know it can happen, yet getting there, you may from time to time feel like you need to push something through too soon. And in that, you undermine the bigger picture. I'm cardinal led as well, so I understand seeing a vision and wanting it and getting bogged down or frustrated when somebody else isn't on board. Been there. Yeah, that kind of thing. So slow down, one step at a time. Make sure that you've got all the T's crossed, the I's dotted, and be ready, right? Don't try to push something through before you've got everything in place. It'll go much better. All right, let's see what you get for the Spirit and Nature card. The Queen of Spades. All right, so this is what I call the no bullshit queen. This energy is you really stepping in and taking care of yourself in the best of your abilities. You see what needs to happen. This feminine energy, masculine feminine energy, is of the 4s, 5s, and 6s in the same suit. Again, with the Queen. So it is you understanding it's good. You've taken the time, you know it's good, but you see how minimalizing can make it even better. It's got too many moving parts. You need to bring it down and channel and focus into the best of it. That's why you're being asked to look at the details, because Queen of Spades is going to trim the fat off everything. She's going to take nothing but the necessary. 6 of Spades. Bring it to the polished gem that it is. It's like cutting the perfect diamond. Just had that come through. So that's what you are to do. You know how carefully they examine how to break a diamond free. That's what you're being asked to do here. Keep that as a metaphor. That will serve you very well. Okay. Yeah. Also, coming through is just take care of yourself. The Queen of Spades can be a harsh master. She can have a lot of harsh self-talk. So it's okay to listen to that, of course, but you need to understand that it is only to be examined closely, again, with the details, and to understand that it is a process of how to minimalize and to really cut out a lot of the busy work and get to the steps that are really going to matter for you. All right? And be kind and curious with it. It's going to be a little more difficult for you with the Queen of Spades. She can just have a harsh tongue. You'd be finding yourself with that tongue lashing for yourself. So understand that that might be a part of it. And again, it's only so that you can get to the most clever of cures and remedies, cutting the most beautiful diamond possible. All right. That's it. Let's see what you get for the Wishcraft. The Lucky Walk. I am generous and loving. Oh, that's beautiful. To yourself first, and then everything else. You can't take care of anybody if you're not taking care of you. So you have to do you first. It's a given. And this feminine energy is here to deliver that message just for you. All right. Wow. So this was an interesting reading. All right. Carpe diem, everyone. Stay kind and curious as we all journey creatively.